And then we've got to talk about the big single that came off that album as well. Here on Vintage Rock Pod, Classic Rock Stories, we like to hear about these big hits and things like that. Now, some people I speak to tell me that the big hits, they knew it was going to be a hit from the second they wrote it. Some people tell me it was an album filler. They didn't expect it to go as big as it did. So Slow Ride, I mean, the first time you heard it, played it, recorded it, what was your feelings about the song?
Yeah, it was the first time we recorded it. Rod Price and I, who was our lead and slide guitar player at the time, owned a house down here on Long Island, and we were like the odd couple. We'd we'd soundproof the basement, and Nick Jameson had just joined the band on bass. And the first song we started. A lot of our songs came from just jamming. You know, I just start playing and everybody join in, or vice versa. And basically, Slow Ride comes from it's a John Lee Hooker riff. Instead of playing it like a shuffle, it's played like in a straight 4/4, you know, instead of like a shuffle. So we actually did the whole arrangement to the song, you know, like the drum and bass breakdown in the middle. And after we've been doing this, Dave said, I think I've got some words that will fit to that. And that's how it happened. Nick Jameson and I were finishing mixing the Fall for the City album. Nick did all the mixing. I'd bring in tea and biscuits. Anyway, and we finished mixing it, and the B side was "Save Your Lovin'." That was off the same album, and we took it back down to Bearsville Records and played it for the head honcho there, Paul Fishkin, and he said, because it was Nick and I decided it was a single. Going back to what you asked,
Yeah.
It was the first time that I ever thought of a single. And Paul said, well, that can't be a single. It's nearly 8 minutes long. We said, to you, not to you, to Paul. And he said, well, you can't put a 7-minute song out. And we said, yes, we can. We can do whatever we want. So it did go out initially as a 7-minute song, but then reality struck home, and the radio stations were editing it themselves. So we figured it'd be better if we just got Nick Jameson to edit it, and he brought it down to about 4 minutes. But yeah, that was John Lee Hooker riff. Yeah, it was a big hit for us.